the end of the day, I gotta go out and do my job tonight. Made a couple of mistakes that I gotta fix.
Joe, you've talked a lot throughout your career about how much you feed off the home crowd. How much will you guys need that on Thursday?
We gonna need them. So I'm excited. Love playing home. I expect the atmosphere to be great. I expect them to carry us. You always want that, and then I think it pushes us too. So that's an important game. Win or go home. So we got to get that one.
Jimmy, thought I heard you tell a teammate in the locker room, this is not the end of the world. Is that kind of the message from a veteran who's been in a lot of situations like this?
I think so. We just got to go and do what we're supposed to do on the home floor. That's it. Keep competing, keep playing hard, stick together, have each other's backs, and know that not one player on our team is going to be able to do it by themselves. We win together, we lose together, and we're going to play together again come whenever we play.
Joel, I just want to ask you just how hard it's been just the last couple of days and how much pressure you put on yourself to deliver for this team and how disappointing it's been that you haven't been able to play at the level that you used to.
It sucks. I know I got to do a better job for us to win. I got to do the little things. When I'm needed to score the ball, I got to show up, setting screens. I got to do a better job of rebounding the ball. So that's on me. Can't control my physical condition, but I can also control how much I push myself, and I try to do that. But I just gotta do more. I know that, gotta go back to game 3, the same energy, gotta have fun. That's one of the keys of me playing so well the whole season. This postseason is just about, I got a smile on the court. I gotta, lift my teammates up. I shouldn't care about offending anybody. I just gotta be myself and just not really care and just do whatever I want to. And at the end of the day, that's how I dominate. If you see me smile, that means I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I intend to be doing that in 2 days.
Joel, when you were subbed off in the fourth quarter, like the fans kind of like did the airplane celebration that you did in Game 3. Did that bother you at all, or did you even notice it?
I didn't notice. I just saw them shake their bodies. I didn't pay attention about what the hell they were doing. Well, good for them. Like I said, like I just mentioned, I don't care if it offends anybody about what I do. It's all about having fun. So I don't care. And I'm going to do that because I know I'm going to dominate.
Joel, Jimmy said in the locker room when he spoke to us that they ride or die for you, that they're behind you no matter what condition you're in. Does that make it easier for you to fight through something like this, knowing that your teammates have your back like they do?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hours before games, you just sit there, you don't feel well, and you don't really feel like playing, and then you start thinking about, guys like Jimmy, like, always pushing me, like, saying that type of stuff, and then you got coach texting me, you got my teammates checking up on me. It doesn't matter what type of condition I'm in. He just shows me how much support I got, and I know that it doesn't matter. I know that my presence on the court, no matter what I'm going through, if he's not scoring the ball, I know that I can help so much more just by being out there. At that point, I just start thinking to myself, I'm like, man, like the support I get, is incredible, and it's heartwarming too. And I just tell myself, I'm like, man, I just gotta push through it. And just like they always tell me, man, it's all about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Just try to get through it. and that's what I'm gonna keep on doing.
Joel, Michael Grange from Sportsnet. Somebody overheard you maybe saying something to Drake about you would be back on Sunday. Is that accurate? And do you expect to be back on Sunday for Game 7?
We definitely gonna do everything. He always tells me to shoot the ball, and I'm gonna find ways. The last 2 games, they've been throwing a lot of double and triple teams at me, and I gotta find a way out of it and just be myself. Quick moves, duckings, just find, set screens for him, Tobias, Hub, Ben, JJ, help them get freed up, just do the little things. No matter how they guarding me, and it doesn't matter. We gonna do everything we can, and yes, I did.
Joël, question en français, si ça vous va. Comment est-ce que vous êtes senti sur le terrain aujourd'hui et à quel point est-ce que vous étiez limité? Votre entraîneur a dit que vous avez passé 2 jours au lit. À quel point est-ce que c'était difficile de jouer aujourd'hui?
Je me sentais pas bien aujourd'hui, mais il y a mes coéquipiers, mes entraîneurs, ils me supportent beaucoup, ils me donnent beaucoup de leur support. Dans ma tête, je me disais seulement que ça ne veut rien dire. Si je ne me sens pas bien, je dois seulement aller sur le terrain, donner tout ce que j'ai, parce que c'est que ma présence sur le terrain est énorme. Ça dépend. Même si je ne score pas, je sais que défensivement, je peux avoir un grand impact sur le match. Mais c'est difficile, mais il faut seulement continuer à pousser et essayer de dominer.
I may or may not agree with everything Embiid just said.
I thought you only spoke one word.
That's what I'm saying.
S'il vous
I don't
plaît.
really know.
S'il vous plaît. You too.
We'll look at the Game 6 next.
Is there any sense of relief to get a win in a game where Kawhi didn't have to sort of have a superhuman game like that? Is there any sense of sort of, duty to him to sort of, hey, we can win this without you having to go for 40,
It was a good team win. We needed this type of game where everyone played well. I don't think we have a game like this in a while. We still got another level I think we could play at offensively and defensively, but it was a good team win. We needed that type of win just for our team. That's about it.
To Joseph, about 3/4 of the way down in the middle there.
Kyle, Joseph Casharo, the scorer. You've talked in the past about, the need to be more aggressive. Is tonight an example of you being more aggressive regardless of the shot attempts, just in terms of the way you're initiating the offense and getting the ball up the floor and things like that?
Yeah, just being, getting downhill, getting in transition off of makes, misses, just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And, I got to the free throw line 8 times tonight. As a team, we got to the free throw line 33. We just were aggressive, and tonight we did everything. We did some things really well, and I think it's the first game we've out-rebounded them, maybe, or game 1 also. But we did our job tonight, and we focused really well.
To Eric on your right here.
Kyle, Eric Smith, Sportsnet. To that point about the rebounding, how important has the last 2 games, the 1-2 punch of Mark and Serge, the job they've done on Joel and on their front court?
They're just being good. They're being good together. They're on the floor talking Spanish, and we don't understand what they're saying, but whatever they're doing, they got to keep it up. But just being big and being athletic and being strong, and we need that. Serge has been unbelievable. He's had a couple rough games, but the last couple, he's just come out with the intensity and some fire and just some fight and making the shots and playing hard and kind of just continue to just do what we need him to do. And Mark is, being physical with Joe and, tonight stepped up and made some big threes and just playing in rhythm. And that's what our team did tonight.
To Michael down here and on your right, Kyle.
Kyle, Michael Grange from Sportsnet. Was this as good a balance as you guys have had between Kawhi being Kawhi and you guys, supporting him all around that, just finding a way for him to get his game off a little bit, but you guys also, everyone else having room too?
I think tonight was one of the games where we let him rest a little bit, and which is important. And I wouldn't say he rested. He still plays. We still had 21 points. He was aggressive, 13 rebounds, and he had a big double, but he didn't have to do everything with offensively, and those are the things that we need to do as a team to continue to get better. We're still going to rely on him a lot, and we're still going to rely on him to score and get buckets. But tonight, he did everything else. He had 4 assists also, 13 rebounds, 21 points. I mean, the level he's playing at, he didn't get 38, but 21, 13, and 4, some steals, that's an impressive game still.
To Matthew, standing up here and on your right.
Hey, Kyle. Matt from CBC Radio Canada. A lot of emphasis tonight on the crowd being here early, being loud to counter on what you faced in Philadelphia. What was your thoughts on how the crowd elevated their performance to help you elevate yours?
Unbelievable. Our crowd is one of the best crowds in the NBA, and we appreciate our fans to the max. And we know what we do. We play hard for them, and when they come here early and they're loud like that and they're booing and cheering, it's important, and we love it.
Last call. Thank you very much, everyone.
Kyle Lowry, part of the ensemble cast on a night that Kawhi Leonard, quote, didn't have to do everything, according to Lowry. And so there we are with the Raptors holding a 3-2 lead. They'll go to Philadelphia with a chance to close out the 76ers on Thursday. You can see that game on ESPN. Pascal Siakam has led the Raptors in scoring in both instances this postseason in which Kawhi Leonard didn't do so. Here he is at the podium.
Rachel at the back to the right.
Rachel Brady from the Globe and Mail. Pascal, can you speak to the balance, the scoring that came from across the board today?
I think we did a pretty good job. Everyone kind of contributed, and just when we play together as a team and we get stops, we run. I think everyone kind of gets touches and we play on the run, and everyone kind of gets involved. I think we did a pretty good job tonight, just getting stops and running.
So we'll go to Blake over there on. Oh no, sorry, I apologize. Who's next? Kate. Sorry.
Pascal Cabernet, TSN, you looked so much more comfortable tonight. How much better did your calf feel?
It's feeling better. And I think just every day, kind of like, and it's my calf and it's my hamstring, so it's like both combined, kind of like But the staff is doing a great job just to make sure that I get treatment, keep icing it, and just taking care of it. It's gonna need some rest, but at the same time we don't have time, so. Just gotta do my best to make sure that when game time comes, I'm ready.
To Michael Grange down front and to your right here, Pascal.
Pascal, Michael Grange from Sportsnet. You were much more aggressive right from the jump. You saw a couple of shots go in. Were you actually feeling better, or maybe just getting more used to what it feels like to have that injury?
I think I'm getting better, but then I just kind of understand that I have to be aggressive, and I can't be passive, and what makes me dangerous is the fact that I'm aggressive, and I play fast, and so I got to keep that. And then sometimes when you have an injury or something, you kind of tend to think a lot and want to choose your spots, and kind of it takes away from your aggressiveness. And I think for me tonight was just going out there and being who I am, and not thinking about being injured or anything like that.
To Eric Smith on your right here, Pascal.
Pascal, Eric Smith, Sportsnet. That aggressiveness, how important was that, especially early on, going at Joel specifically and attacking him under the weather, and then the way that it kept coming from Serge and from Mark and the entire front court?
Yeah, we got. Yeah, at the end of the day, he's a really good player, and he's definitely important for them. We got to keep making him work on defense and making sure that we get him involved in a lot of things. And then when he's guarding me, daring me to shoot, and I got to make sure that I'm aggressive and find ways to attack him. And I think we did a pretty decent job tonight.
To Michael again.
Pascal, one more. Michael Grange from Sportsnet. How conscious or how much maybe conversation has there been about the rest of you guys picking up not letting Kawhi have to carry the entire team, it seems, at times.
I think, we're a team, and I think all year that's what we've done, even times where Kawhi didn't play, we always came together and Kawhi's an amazing player, and when there's nights where he's going the way he's going and scoring 40s and shooting fadeaways and making all those shots, and it's kind of amazing to see. And but at the same time, we know we're a team, and we always have each other's back. And at the end of the day, man, we are just gonna keep playing and just wherever it's hot that night, I guess, But we all know that we have to step up, we have to play better, and the whole team knows that.
To Ian back and on your right.
Hey, Pascal. Ian Harrison, Associated Press. You guys had already turned the game in your favor with the big second quarter, but what was the significance of that dunk that Kawhi had right at the just before halftime there? Did that kind of...
I think that was pretty impressive. I thought that, it definitely, when there's dunks and things like that, it kind of gives you energy. We came back in the half and they went on like a 7-8 or something 0 run to start the second half. I don't know how much they helped us, but plays like that always, give us energy, and even in the second half, his dunk over there is just energy booster, and everyone kind of gets involved.
Moving on to questions in French, please. Michael, back and to your left, Pascal.
Mike Laviole, l'Express de Toronto. La question a déjà été posée en anglais, mais c'est pour avoir la réponse en français pour nos amis de la radio. Comment tu t'es senti sur ce match par rapport au match précédent? Et quel est ton ressenti sur ton match?
Je pense que d'abord, quand tu es blessé, je pense que tu hésites beaucoup et tu penses beaucoup au truc que tu dois faire. Et je pense qu'aujourd'hui, j'ai juste fait... J'étais tranquille et j'étais à l'attaque au début du match, en fait. Et je pense que ça m'a aidé beaucoup comme juste essayer de comprendre le rythme du jeu et ne pas hésiter, en fait. Je pense que c'était ça l'important pour moi aujourd'hui.
And to your right here, Pascal, Matthew.
Matt Cullen de Radio-Canada. Pascal, une victoire de 36 points ce soir. Félicitations pour ça. En savant que vous allez retourner maintenant en Philadelphie pour le 6e match, savant que c'était difficile là-bas, une victoire pour eux, un match serré, le dernier match, à quel point est-ce que cette victoire va vous donner de confiance pour jeudi soir?
Je pense que ce sont les playoffs et puis les matchs. Aujourd'hui, on peut gagner par 30 points, on gagne par 2 points. C'est une victoire, en fait. Et je pense que pour nous, on comprend ça et on sait qu'on doit aller là-bas. Ce sera un match très dur. Mais on doit essayer de sortir victorieux. Donc, on reste focus. Et pour nous, l'important, c'est que le match d'aujourd'hui est fini et on attaque le match prochain.
Thank you very much, everyone.
I don't know about you at home, but I'm feeling very worldly.
It's a global game, Matt.
It really is a global game. And I don't understand a good chunk of the press conference now. I don't speak French.
Oui.
That's about the extent of mine as well. We showed you this graphic earlier. Not a great night for Joel Embiid. Brett Brown said he's been in bed the last few days. He's got a temperature. He's dealing with that upper respiratory infection. And he turned it over 8 times, while Ben Simmons, who is apparently healthy, turned it over 5 times. The two of them accounted for just 20 points in a 36-point loss. Let's get you back to the podium. Joel Embiid and Jimmy Butler at the microphones.
Yeah. Several turnovers tonight and didn't seem to be in rhythm offensively.
No, it's the same game plan. We make a couple of adjustments. I think I'm a pretty smart dude to figure out what type of adjustments. Obviously you need repetition.